What's up, everybody? James here, and welcome back to another Top 5. This is the Top 5 terrible and ridiculous reasons that you lose your PvP games, whether it's CSGO, Call of Duty, Halo, Smite, League of Legends, and Paladins, that sort of thing. Anything with competitiveness, and it happens to me a lot. So, yeah, without further ado, let's get straight into it. Number 5 is that you get eliminated too quickly. Now, let's just say like a CSGO, you've been rushing a lot. You've been rushing through towards the enemy and you've been eliminated. Of course, you've been downed. And that's recently like what happened to me. I didn't know for a fact what happened because I was playing too aggressively. There's some times where you have to adjust your strategy a bit and not complain to other teammates, which that being the next part of the top 5 as soon as you go. And there's been practices, I've been, of course, just readapting my strategy to make it easy for me, and it turns into fruition. My team wins their games, our games, and we've been winning all those key engagements and that sort of thing. Anyways, let's go down to number 4. Number 4 reason is typically bad internet connections and lags. Yep, so I see this come through, like you're just having a bad internet connections and the feeling of losing, like you get disconnected easily, and when you come back you're already losing, and that really takes a toll on your team. That really takes a toll on what's happened, and I feel like just because you have a best internet doesn't make you play better. Well, it sort of does, but it makes you want to play, start practicing, and sometimes I always get encountered like people keep complaining too much because of bad internet connections, saying that, oh, you played so terrible, you played donkey crap on this game because of your bad internet connections, and I see that as like a fatal flaw in the current system of competitive play, which should be eliminating the toxicity levels, which I mentioned in the toxicity video, and it's been kind of what's on my mind, to say the least. So I just want to feel that it's bad connection or not, it's fun that you get to play. Like at least you're playing. Because if you're not playing, it's like, oh, you're just a bad player and that sort of thing. And yeah, that's pretty ridiculous to say the least. Anyway, going down to number 3. Number 3 being AFKs, aka and like AFKs and complainers, to be honest. Now, complainers, we don't like complainers, to say the least. As I mentioned in the toxicity video before, we don't like complainers. We don't like all the toxic hate and stuff in game. And the fact that you're just talking trash to people and making sure that your team is not playing really good makes your team lose even more. I learned that the hard way when someone just wants to, like, say that the team is losing and one of our teammates just keeps talking trash, being toxic, to say the least, showing that the teammates will definitely lose on purpose because of the fact that he's been toxic and that's what he deserves. So don't be the kid that's being So don't be the kid that complains too much, because if you complain, you'll be known as the final Horcrux. Horcrux that will be destroyed by the other team. Courtesy of the quote from Harry Potter. And so yeah, toxicity makes you a Horcrux and you will get destroyed in game, which is pretty bad. So don't do that. As well as AFK, people don't know what AFK stands for. AFK is away from keyboard. Basically, you're not playing, you're just staying still. And that really ruins the vibe of the game, because going AFK, it's like your team is basically in a 4-on-5 situation, or a 1-man down situation, or a multiple men down situation. You know what I'm saying? It's like it takes a toll. It's a disadvantage for what's happened throughout the game, and we don't like AFK people. So if you just join a game and just to be AFK all the entire game, why are you playing? Just say the least. I don't get it. Starting with number 2. This is going crazy. Number 2 is talking to people through external sources, or getting disrupted by external sources as well. So basically what happened is that I was in the middle of a match and someone just tried to, someone external source, someone out of game, just tried to talk to me in the middle of the game. So I had to stop playing and make me go AFK for a little bit and just help them out with what they need. Now, here's the thing. You don't talk to people in the middle of the game. And especially when you're trying to force them off playing, because then when you're in the middle of the game, that means your team will be down a man and you'll just lose. And that will give you a bad reputation, which you do not want. You don't want to have a bad reputation. So that's pretty bad, to say the least. Like if you say if you're not in a game, to say the least, if you're not in a game or you just finish a game and someone asks you for help or something, you can just exit to the main menu and just help them for the time being, and once you're done helping the said person, then you can go back to what you're doing for next round or next game, and you'll have time to do both, because it's the simple way of life. And I'll record another video about the quality of life, what it needs to be, meantime. So with that being said, let's go to the number 1 thing, and it's most common. We know hackers, to say the least. Yes, I know people like to manipulate the system because they think they're better than the rest of us, better than the rest of the people, to say the least. And yeah, it happens to me a lot. Like one time in CSGO, I've been playing casuals, and I keep encountering people just wall glitching, just shooting everywhere like a psycho, and just instantly eliminating me for some reason. And technically, that's not good. That's not good. That's not fair in a competitive mindset. And it's like considered like a petition to be banned, permanently banned from the game. Which you don't want that to happen, because you just want to enjoy the fun, you want to play a good game. But you also have to know that you have to play competitive, whatever it is, CSGO, Call of Duty, Halo, or that sort of thing, competitively. You need to play with all fairness to others, and that would that would be a pretty good way to solve the problem. But they don't see that way because they actually want to win, and their egos are more like waffles, to say the least, because they get, like, things get heated, to say the least. So yeah, anyways, guys, this is the video. This is my top 5. Let me know what you think of the top 5 ridiculous and most terrible ways of losing a game. And like this video, give a thumbs up. Comment down below what you think about it. Again, comment down below your top 5. And subscribe to my channel for more. I'll be uploading more videos. And yeah, don't forget to click on that bell button so that you'll never miss an upload. And yeah, hope you guys enjoy. Thanks a lot for watching, and we'll see you next time.